up. He has a gun. I don't feel comfortable. Like, I don't like it. And they were just like, I think that I'm going to talk to the managers, and you can go home, and I'll just cover the rest of your shift. And I was like, that's so nice.
Yeah.
But I was so freaked out. I just left. I couldn't do it. Like, I didn't even talk to the managers. The next day I came in, they were just like, what happened? And I told them how comfortable I felt, and they were just like, if you feel like this again, let us know, and we'll just let you go home, or let you sit in the back or something. And I didn't realize it was that bad for me until I saw it, and I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah.
So it was bad. I was like, why is he allowed up in this bitch with a gun?
I remember I went to Denny's one time to get pancakes with my fucking kids. It was like Trump City up in here. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? But it was several white men with fucking guns on them. And I'm like, we're just eating pancakes. Like, what the fuck do you guys need handguns for? They weren't even police officers. Just regular civilians. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I was so uncomfortable. I'm like, we have got to go. Like, I cannot do this.
Yeah, but he wasn't like a police
officer. It's so scary.
A full, police uniform. He was a police officer with his cool clothes on. And he had like a little badge on his side. I don't fucking know if that's real or true. I don't know what, like...
You came in here being sneaky.
And you demand to go where you want to go.
Right.
You're already freaking me out. So you went past me, so I saw a gun. Because I, again, was from a different area. Yeah. I've never seen anybody walk into a place with a gun. If you walk into a store in New York with a gun, they're attacking you. Yeah. There's no way that you can't say you're not using this to harm somebody. Right. Because at this point,
what are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, because like every single store, you cannot, it doesn't matter where you go. You can't even walk down the street with the gun. Yeah. So I thought it was crazy, and they were just like, yeah, this is Pennsylvania, you can do that.
Yeah.
I was
shit
like,
is fucking wild. When I worked at Ulta, that happened too, and I was the only black person there, and I literally was like, I have to leave the floor. And they were like, why? And I'm like, this man is walking around with a fucking handgun. This is a makeup store. Like, what do you need that for? Yeah. Again, you're not a police officer. So, like, if I see a police officer, I'm obviously expecting that. Still uncomfortable as fuck. But, like, just a regular person, I'm like, what are you doing?
Right.
You need to shoot someone for an eyeliner? Like, I'm not understanding. Right. And he wasn't even doing anything. Like, he came in and stood by the door, which made me even more nervous. You're blocking my exit to get out of here, and you have a gun on you. I'm excusing myself. I'll be in the back with the door locked. Good luck to everyone out here. But I cannot do this. And my coworkers are looking at me like, bitch, you're crazy. And I'm like, you are fucking crazy. How are you comfortable? I don't understand. Yeah. I just don't get it. I don't get it. And another thing is, I don't like men touching me. Like, I will literally pass away. I can't handle it. Like, I cannot handle it. There was a time when, I forget where I was at. I was out eating somewhere, and I still to this day do not know why this man put his hands on me. But he, like, put his hand on my shoulder, and then I, like, moved away because I'm like, why the fuck are you touching me? Like, you're literally a stranger. I don't know your name. I don't know you. Why the fuck are you touching me? I think he was talking to people that I was with, but even still, like, I've never seen you a day in my life. Why are you touching me? So he had his hand on my shoulder, and I, like, moved over, like, the fuck? So he puts his hand on my back, and I, like, lost it. I was like, I'm going to jail. Like, I cannot handle this. Because why the fuck are you touching me? Yeah. Don't touch me. Like, for what? So, yeah. I think men just need to be aware that everyone does not think you're their friend. Like, you just need to learn boundaries and space. Period. Because it's just too fucking much. So, yeah. I relate. In short, I relate. I understand where you're coming from. Yeah. Oh gosh, there's so many layers. Yes. So many layers. Yeah. But one last thing. Do you guys think that dealing with mental health issues as Black women is harder? Like, do you think it's harder for us overall?
Definitely.
I think so, but
I obviously think it's harder because, again, like the experience that you had, I was afraid to go to a psychiatrist because I thought they were just going to give me whatever to just make me shut up.
Shut up, yeah.
So I was just really afraid, but when he actually was listening to what I said, I felt more comfortable, but I still am weary about everything. But it's different. Black mental health is different.
It is.
It's just like anything. At the end of the day, we're Black first. Period. And that's the thing, and that people don't understand is that yes, Susie, you can have mental health issues, but you're stepping foot in the door. I don't have a foot in the door. I'm outside. I'm in the freaking lawn. Like, I'm not even nowhere near the damn door. Like, I have to crawl my way to get there. And even when I'm dying and I'm trying to ask for help, I still don't get the same treatment as you when you just stub your toe. Like, so it's hard for me to hear people say that Black mental health that's not a thing.
And it very much is.
It's like being Black is up. That's for people, they don't like that. And so if I'm going somewhere and I'm going to a psychiatrist who is white and they automatically don't like me because I'm Black, you can do anything to me. You can give me any medication. You can give me anything. And I wouldn't know because I'm not doing my research. Because I'm putting my trust in you as a doctor.
That's another thing. Like, we can't, or I feel like we can't fully trust them because it's like, you literally could be doing anything. Like, if you don't like me, especially in this area, the bias is just astronomical, and it is very, very scary. Like, it is very, very scary. That's one of the reasons, like, I think I struggled for so long too. I didn't want to ask for help because I was scared. I'm like, what if I go to my therapist, tell them, you know what, today I'm feeling a little suicidal. They call children's services on me, and now you're taking my children away. When I know I'm not going to, like, I'm not really there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not at that point where I'm like, oh, fuck it. Fuck these kids. I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? But, like, that fear is always in the back of my head because I'm like, you probably don't give a fuck. Like, you might do that and sleep fine at night knowing that you took my children away from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, that fear is, like, always there of, like, what could possibly happen if you are pretending to, like...
Psychiatrists, they feel like your problems aren't valid because you're young and you don't need to take this medication because you will grow out of it, which is not true. I feel like me taking the medication now will help me so much in the long run.
In the future,
because I don't have to sit here and still worry about what is going on and having something happen to me because I'm not taking what I need to take.
Right.
So that's why I liked him. But sadly, he no longer works for the company.
Oh, God.
Because the place is shit.
No.
So now I have to work with some weird lady who's from here. And I'm just like, I'm not going there ever again.
Right.
You got me fucked up. Just give me my medication.
Right.
Send it to my house. I don't need to talk to you. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Like, I can't redo that again. I can't re-meet someone again.
It's so exhausting.
Have you not even been... I don't even know she's young. Like, you know, I don't even know anything. And, like, I can't. I'm just like, no, I can't do this. Like... I have to find a Black therapist. I gotta get here. It's a Black psychologist. Georgia. Right.
Okay.
I can't wait.
It's amazing. I love it there. I literally, one of the first things I did when I moved there was talk to a Black therapist. Girl, I was scrolling. I'm like, look at all these pages of Black female therapists. I was so fucking happy. And I just realized, like, wow. Pennsylvania is not where it's at. That's what I'm going to say.
I can't
For
wait.
the colored folk, it's just not where it's at. Yeah.
I cannot wait. Like, just to be... And this ties into mental health, too, is your environment.
It matters.
So important.
It matters. It really does. Bro, yeah.
Every day I'm here, I'm like, yo, can I go already?
Yeah.
Like,
I was kind of having an episode the other day, and I was like, I think I'm just going to pack the kids up, and I'll figure it out. I'll find a job down there. Like, I was like, bitch, you're tripping because your daughter's enrolled in school. Like, relax. But, like, if I didn't have kids, I would be very much, what is it called? Like, people that just wander. Like, that would be me.
Yeah.
I would be a wanderer. Like,
I literally once told my mom, and she said the same thing. She was like, you know what? When I had you, I was like, oh, fuck. She was like, when I had you and I wanted to move, we just went. And when I got there, I figured it out, and I got my apartment.
Right.
And we were good. She's like, I can't be here anymore. I'm just like, I know. And
it's
I'm just
exhausting.
Like, I feel like even if I was to go right now, I would still be good. Like, I could find something.
Right.
And someone's going to help me. That's just what the thing is.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like that here. Like, I could not move back here. Yeah. Because no one, I'm going to be living on the streets. Yeah. I'm going to be like, no.
It was so hard when I moved back here. I'm very thankful for my godparents. They helped me a fucking lot. But I told myself, like, I had a list of goals. This is what I'm going to achieve, and then I'm leaving. And I didn't know if I was going to go back to Georgia. I was just open to going anywhere but here. And I've now accomplished those goals, and I'm ready to go. I was like, dang, like, low-key, I could have my daughter do virtual school, like, until the school year's up, mail the laptop back, like, you know what I'm saying? and we can be living our lives out here. Still not off the table, but
that sounds like a plug.
I'll be ready to go.
I should do that.
Yeah, I'll be
my
ready
mom
to do.
has my sisters in school,
virtual,
and it's so much like at the end of the day, like you don't want to obviously mess up your kids' school. But if they start online, you can take your friends with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you can take your classmates with you.
And you know, for a while, they were all virtual. So it's like, we've done it before, but they gave them the option to go back. And my daughter has real bad, like, she needs to be socializing because she's really bad, like, social anxiety already. And I'm like, you're only a baby. Like, I don't want this to, like, become a problem. So I'm, like, really trying to encourage her to, like, hang out with people and go to school and be around. So she really looks forward to it. So... But she also did, like, doing online, and a lot of her cousins live there in Georgia, so she could socialize with them. So
you should go back to hybrid when she's down there.
That's true.
I didn't know how, like, actually, like, interactive it was.
It is very,
thought, that it was just like, okay,
we're just gonna sit. No, girl, they be on there.
Like, okay, can y'all participate? Oh, and they call you out. Like,
they will take you off mute. I'll be like, wait, I like being muted. I like my video not being there. Girl, they don't play that shit.
You like still participate, like read and you know, hear other people talk, and they ask you about how it's like stuff going in your house, what you know, what dog or what animal you have, and it's very just calm, and I wish I had that option.
Yes, I feel like it's so good because kids struggle with mental health stuff too. Like, I think people don't really pay attention to that, but like my daughter, like, she very much has anxiety, like big time, and this like whole process has been very trying at times for her. So, but yeah, like you said, it's very interactive. The one day I went in because I have like a little room set up for her to do everything in. Then one day I went in there, they're like doing like these little dance moves, and I'm like, what is going on? And I like peeked around to like look at the screen, and like all the kids are in their living room like doing their little dances. I was like, this is so cute, and like they love it. Like everyone was so happy, and I'm like, this is like amazing because this pandemic for these kids, I feel like it has been so hard. So for them to like find a little bit of joy, I'm like, this is a beautiful thing. I love to see it.
I think the structure of schools as a whole anyway are just
it's gonna change. Yeah, I really think it's gonna change.
Like, why would you structure a learning environment the same way you model a prison?
Prison,
that makes no sense.
I really feel like everything's gonna change. Like the pandemic is terrible as it was or is. I feel like it's changing a lot of things for the better, truthfully.
All bad things tend to be necessary. So this pandemic has absolutely been necessary, I think.
Yeah, I just saw an episode of a show and it was just like, when is school ever going to be important? Never. Like, it's never. I still never to this day had to do anything that I had to do in school. The only thing I really needed was to read, to write, and my basic math. And that's all I need. I don't need anything else. Like, most of the shit I'm learning is by myself. Because of Google.
YouTube University. Thank you.
Hello.
Okay, because I love her.
YouTube is my nigga.
Like, I'd be like, if I need to learn how to do something, I'd be like, on YouTube.
Yes.
I literally,
how do I?
Bro, I was like, oh no, the toilet's clogged. Let me plunge it. It's not working. Let me look on YouTube.
University.
I found a whole, listen, if you don't have a plunger, do this. If you don't have this, do that. And it should work. I was like, what the fuck? What am I struggling for it? Sitting here plunging this toilet.
I definitely saw a girl on there. I do not recommend this, guys. I'm just telling you what I heard, okay? This girl was on there installing people's braces. I was like, ma'am, excuse me? She literally learned it on YouTube, and now I'm pretty sure it's illegal, but that's neither here nor there.
Look,
she offers it as a service. I was like, bitch,
but it is very easy to do braces. At the end of the day,
she really was doing them. I said, girl, what?
You wipe them off. You glue the things to your teeth.
And
you put the wiring in. At the end of the day, it's not hard.
And she does it like on herself. Like, she's her own client. She practices on herself. Then she started taking other clients. She has a full business doing this now. And I'm like, ma'am, you learned this off of YouTube University, and now you are legitimately a fucking orthodontist.
Wow.
Say less,
that's
ma'am.
What I don't understand.
But that's all it is.
That's literally all it is.
School,
you just practice.
That's why I don't take, this is so bad, but I don't take hairdressers seriously. Or like licensed makeup artists, because all y'all do, and I know this because I went to school. All y'all do is sit there and watch the video and then let the teacher let you try it.
And then it's all about practice. I feel like I kind of was beating myself up for a while because I'm like, damn, like, I'm never gonna go to school, so I'll never be as successful as I'm. And then I'm like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, anything you've ever wanted to do, you've taught yourself how to do.
Period.
Anything. I am a jack of all trades. There's nothing I can't do. Like, period. So the thing is, doing it, trying it, doing it, and then repeating it.
That's
so
it.
you practice. The more you practice, the better you get. That is it, and that is all.
Because none of you bitches learn, like, when you learn the history behind it,
right?
You don't remember that shit when you're in the chair with your client.
Yeah.
The color wheel, very important.
Right.